Now, the Texas Lottery and courier services are a topic of discussion at the Texas Capitol today. In fact, we want to take a live look inside the Senate chamber where right now the Senate Committee on State Affairs is meeting. On today's agenda is Senate Bill 28 to ban lottery courier services. The discussion is happening as the Texas Lottery Commission announced this morning it will in fact ban them. KVUE's Jessica Cha is covering that hearing from the Capitol. She's joining us live. And Jessica, these conversations are happening as the Texas Lottery is up for sunset review, determining if it will even continue to exist.
Yes, Ashley, that is right. I got to speak with the author of the bill, who is State Senator Bob Hall, who has been vocal about banning the lottery in Texas outright. But he says ultimately with this bill, he wants to clean up the criminal activity that the Texas Lottery Commission, or the TLC, has allowed in the state for the past couple of years. And he says despite the TLC agreeing to ban these third-party courier services today, he says they can't trust the agency to comply after recent controversies, and that is where SB 28 comes into play. Now, earlier we mentioned last week's lottery win here in Austin was tied to the app Jackpots, and that raised more questions among lawmakers about how anyone can verify any information about the person who bought the ticket. Now, under Texas law, you can't purchase a lotto ticket if you're under the age of 18, and you have to buy them with cash in person. Senator Hall told me for years, lawmakers have been asking the Lottery Commission to regulate couriers, but it hasn't.
The addition of the couriers, the use of telephones, allowing children under 18 to be able to play the game and organize to assist those who would like to rig the game could not happen without help from within the Texas Lottery Commission, within the government. And that's what's been happening.
According to the Texas Lottery, about 24% of its revenue goes towards public schools. And Hall told me that banning courier services would have, quote, very little impact on schools. Now, Hall also told me that they passed the bill to ban couriers in the last session, but it failed in the House. But he says he feels confident that this is a serious enough issue that he will have the support from the House in this session. Live at the Capitol, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.